It's the first day of the owls! So, it's April 1st, April Fools. That means exam season is done. It's nighttime and I have done nothing for the readathon whatsoever. I had class all day, well, in the morning and in the afternoon, and in the middle I just did nothing. I kind of read some fanfiction and wasted time, but I won't do that anymore. It's quite time for me to get started on my reading, so I'm gonna tidy up my workspace while starting on the audiobook for Red, White, and Royal Blue, which is my Muggle Studies owl. So yeah, the plan is that, tidy up, then I'm gonna do a hair mask, and then I'm gonna do a face mask and a shower. That's the plan for the night. So yeah, come on with me while I start Red, White, and Royal Blue. I'm so excited for that one. Here you go. Day 2. So, I left the hair mask overnight and I am thriving with Red, White, and Royal Blue. It's just, it's everything. I know I'm super late to the party, like super late, but it's just the most wholesome story ever, and it's funny and it's hot, like steamy stuff, but it's so lovely too, like how they confide in each other, and how Alex is so anxious, like poor boy, like, honey, let me hold you. Like, honey, nanay, nanay. And yeah, it's just beautiful. I'm thriving. I'm living my best life. So, I left the hair mask overnight, so now I'm gonna run myself a bath, put in a bath bomb, and keep listening to the audiobook, because I can't stop myself. Like, I need more of them. Just, I love them. The emails just started and they're everything. Hate you. We'll try to get out of Germany. Kisses. Come on. I can't. I can't. This is so sweet. It's so sweet. It's too sweet. And now they're just like telling their truths, being themselves, being very themselves. But just through the phone. And it's like very private, and I just like, It's heartbreaking, but it's so wholesome. And it's so lovely. Because it's theirs. It's just theirs. So yeah. Bath bomb bath. And I'm gonna dye. I did the hair mask for a reason. Because I want to dye my hair purple. And today is gonna be that day. So I'm gonna just soak myself in that bath bomb, rinse my hair, and let it like dye. Yes. So we're gonna do a before and after. Purpley. Yes. So excited. Just bored of the bluntness. Yeah. See you on the other side, I guess? Or on the process. Who knows? We'll see. Just need to keep listening to Alex and Henry. So, this is what we gotta work with. By the end of this process, this bits should be purple. If things go sour, they might be a little bit pink. Like, I think. Because I might not have enough purple dye, but I can go get it because quarantine, social distancing, and being responsible, and dye, it's not of dire need. I do have some hot pink. I do have blue. I'm not gonna do that to myself. Blue never goes away. Pink goes away. Purple goes away. Blue stays forever. So, yeah. We shall see. Although I'm running my butt. So, yeah. Let's get to work.
Phone. Then, after considering whether the scolding he'll get from the dry cleaning crew will be worth it, he ducks into the shrubbery. There's a loose window pane in the bottom of the third fixture of the south-facing wall of the housekeeper's office. It's popped out of its frame slightly, enough that its bulletproof, soundproof seal isn't totally intact. It's one of 3 window panes like this in the residence. He found them during his first 6 months in the White House, before June graduated and Nora transferred, when he was alone, with nothing better to do than these little investigative projects around the grounds. He's never told anyone about the loose panes. He always suspected they might come in handy one day. He crouches down and creeps up toward the window, soil rolling into his loafers, hoping he guessed their destination right, until he finds the pane he's looking for. He leans in, tries to get his ear as close to it as he can. Over the sound of the...
So, here we go. Purple hair. I am quite pleased. I mean, with how the front looks. The back, just like I kind of started running out of dye for the back. Because it's just like leftover from previous dyes I've done before. But the front looks pretty dope. I really like it, even though this like transition here looks kind of weird. I really like it. IRL doesn't look like as vibrant as in camera, but I'm really into it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm very happy with this. Red, white, and royal blue. Yes, yes, because what brings us here is it's raining, not hair dye. I love how they support each other. I love them. They're perfect. They're perfect. They had, like, I mean, first, June is just like this beautiful, beautiful sister. And this book has like a bunch of wonderful lines. Like, just wonderful, wonderful lines. And like such great freaking moods. Like, the thing, it just managed to compress a precise feeling. Like, how could you be so smart and so dumb at the same time? And I had so many moments with that, with different people, like looking at them and seeing and saying and thinking that, not being able to put it into words. Like, are you serious or not? Like, I know you're very bright and you're a very capable person. So is this fake? Like, how? Like, how? And this is just like managed it so properly, and it's just like in those little things that get me so perfectly good. And then the relationships between like everyone, and it's like when Alex is like, and he suddenly realizes he has friends, and just like, and oh, this book just makes me happy, just genuinely happy. Yeah, what can I say? It's like genuinely happy, and I don't know why it took me so freaking long to actually get to reading it. It's just like wonderful. It's like I can't stop grinning. Every second I am listening to words from this book. It's just like wonderful. Yeah, so I have 5 hours left. I should get some uni work started today, at least. And yeah, I'll see how that goes. But I really want to finish Red, White, and Royal Blue today. That will be my first exam done, like the second day. It's just too good. Okay, so update. In Red, White, and Royal Blue, I've mainly talked about how beautiful and OTP Henry and Alex are. But one thing that it's really truly beautifully portrayed are the family relationships, mostly Alex's. Alex has an incredible family. Like, yeah, his interactions with his family are like so genuine, and stuff happened. Like, I'm almost finished with the book, and shit's going down. and he had a talk with his mom, and it was really truly moving. And the different ways he came out to his parents, and the incredible reactions that he got from everyone that he cared about, all the support he got, even though he felt like so alone, or he strived to be like so independent and so on his own. He truly has a supportive system, and it's really beautifully portrayed in a really unique way, and I really like it. It really shines through his personality. Like, yeah, I get where this guy came from within this kind of family dynamics. I really like how the mom acts. It's just like shining moments, like when they're eating pizza, and just like she busts into the room and says like, "Why did you all let me run for president?" It's just like, yeah, that's the president of the United States, but that's a person. And suddenly, like, she's also a mom, and the way Alex refers to her as President Mom, because, you know, she is a person, and to Alex, she was his mom before she was president. So it's just so wildly different. So, such a different role. But it's just encompassed in such a rich way. It's really well done, you know? How you take this figure that is just like untouchable. It's never kind of real. It's really imaginary. But it makes it feel like a person. You know, like a mom. And suddenly it's just a human with a family, and it fits, and it's wonderful. This book just goes well beyond the romance. The romance, it's just amazing and incredible, but the way just like relations are not just, it's not just romance. It's not super just in that. You know, the friendship between between Nora and June, and the support between, you know, Pez, which is just like Pez and B are truly just, maybe Sean, maybe. I'm not really clear on that, but just like I would actually just really consider Pez and B to be the only support system that Henry has. and it's just so wildly different, and it just illustrates what this wide variety of situations could be, you know, for your own sexuality. Like, yes, people from within, like, your own circle can be like not accepting of you, and it can really hurt, and it can be really lonely, and you can be absolutely scared that that would happen, and you can isolate yourself when actually they would be really supportive, just like it happened to Alex, or just like actually happened to Henry. Well, like, he actually tried, and he happened to have a shitty support system. I mean, not that B and Pez are shitty, but it's just like that Philip and the grandmother are just so awful, and the mom, it's absent, and he's grieving his father, while, you know, denial in Alex is just incredible. It's just astronomical. It's borderline ridiculous. It's just fear. It's wild and it's amazing. I love this. This book goes beyond everything. Beyond everything. This is just turned out to be just one of my favorite books ever. Ever. Day 3. Day 3. And I finished last night my first O.W.L Muggle Studies. It was obviously a 5-star. Red, white, and royal blue just settled just steadily. Just like front row favorite. Just no doubt whatsoever, it's one of my new favorites. Whew. 5 stars, hands down. It was incredible. From start to finish, it was incredible. There was not 1 second, there was not 1 word I disliked. It was beautiful. Every moment, every second, just incredible. Incredible. From start to finish. Yeah, amazing. I am in awe of that book. And I'm so glad to have it in my life now. Just to be that, for that story to be a part of my life now. Just, I'm delighted. I'm really happy about it. I'm really glad that I read it. But I need to keep going. You know, keep this going upwards, keep going with my owls. Of course, I did nothing for uni yesterday. I need to do a lot of catching up. An assignment came for my marketing class, and I need to turn it tomorrow. It came today, so not that bad. And yeah, I'm gonna get started on that. My arm is getting tired. And yeah, I'm gonna get started on that. I need to start on reading things for uni. so I don't think I'm gonna get much reading throughout the day today. If anything, I'm gonna start reading today at night. Also, today is my dad's birthday, so I don't know how much of anything related to the readathon I might get. But, well, one never knows. I did want to say that I do know what I want to start next. I said in my TBR that I wanted to start my owls with Speaker for the Dead. I did mean it. It's just that I was overcome with the need for red, white, and royal blue. Just, yes. No, I am gonna be open and honest about it. I read a Carry On fanfiction based crossover. Kinda, it was like an AU Carry On AU that was inspired in Red, White, and Royal Blue. And I didn't know that when I started reading it. And then I was like, I need to go for the source. And and then my life was made better, so I have no regrets whatsoever. But that did mean that I did not start the owls with the book that I meant to start it with. But I will start tonight Speaker for the Dead, which is Ender 2 by Orson Scott Card. Yes. I actually don't know what to expect about this. More than, what I premised on the TBR. My friend is very excited about it. And just to pump me up about it, I'm just gonna do the delightful task of choosing what bookmark I will use for my reading. Yay! Because it's a physical book. I listened to the audiobook of Red, White, and Royal Blue, and now I actually really, really, really need to get my hands on a physical copy of Red, White, and Royal Blue. It's a necessity. Yeah. I need to see the actual words, the actual paragraphs. It's like, oh no, it got to me in such a special way. Yeah. I'm just missing a necklace, like a chain. Okay, bookmark. Let's change angle here. Wait me a second. Okay, don't judge. I don't want to make the bed. It needs to be vented out a bit. So, book. Speaker for the Dead. Orson Scott Card. Bookmarks. I feel like a Harry Potter themed one would be appropriate, but it's a huge one and might get tattered if I put it in such a tiny book, because it's a mass market edition. So, contrary to the most popular opinions, I don't quite mind mass market editions, I do care if they're stiff, but this this is not like that stiff. You know, if it's a stiff edition, I might not get it. But, you know, mass market, I don't dislike them. Oh, maybe these ones. These ones use a lot. Yes. Maybe. A maybe pile. Maybe pile. You're a no pile. You're a maybe pile. I have these these were like for a play that my uni did. Great theater of the world. Promo. World. Beauty. Richness. I don't know. Noble. The author. Prudence? Maybe? I would like to relate it. I don't know if I can. No. Okay, we have one of those. Dumbledore. This is a stiff one. This was actually the like back wrapping from a pen that I bought, and I just kept it because it could be used as a bookmark. So maybe I could use it to coax like points from my Instagram hosts. Because in Spanish, there's a different hosts other than Book Roast, and they mainly host it on Instagram rather than Twitter, where, you know, Book Roast G dominates like the ambience, and they do all kinds of activities. Maybe I could. Maybe. Okay, I am very partial to that one just for the gram. The big problem again. Yeah, size problem again. Ooh, Patagonia. This is a proper size. It's kind of floppy. Just like this one. No. You know, this is 3 minutes of me babbling about bookmarks. Then there's my magnetic bookmarks. I need to find where did I put that one. Maybe it's still in, I think, 6 of Crows. Magnetic bookmarks. Magnetic bookmarks. Just lost all these. Just an FYI, I've lost all of these. This one, I know it's still in a book somewhere. These ones, I am sure I lost. No. Now this one I was very partial to because it just goes with the aesthetic. You know, like okay. Dumbledore or El Virrey. Dumbledore because it's, you know, theme appropriate. El Virrey because it goes with cover vibes. I feel a sneeze coming. Dumbledore. Here he goes. Woo! Bless me. Dumbledore, El Virrey. Yeah, I could just like use it for the gram and then change it. That would be like bookmark betrayal though, bookmark cheating. Why do I take this so seriously? Don't ask me. Blah, blah. This Lalia. Don't ask me why I care so much about what bookmark do I use. But I do. I could use just my Sakura because this friend also watches anime. This would be just like for her because of the anime values, not because of Sakura, just because of anime, for anime sake. I think I'll make a decision, and I guess you'll know later what I chose. Decisions. Okay, I know a second ago we were discussing like the most important topic ever, which bookmark I would use for Speaker for the Dead. But I was just like peeking through it. Just like, yeah. And I just need to read you this blurb because it's just now I really want to read it. Like, it's not that I didn't want to read it, but it's like I want to start it now, and I really have to do uni work. But it's like, just hear me out. Less brash than Ender's Game. Speaker for the Dead may be a much better book. Don't miss it. That is such a sassy blurb. Wow. Like, wow. Like, you kind of trashed your first book and praised your second, but it's on the same. Wow. What kind of stunt is this? It's just intriguing. I like it. I really want to start reading this now. I need to get to doing stuff. Okay. Okay. Update time. It's Sunday, the 5th. So, yesterday I planned to do a talking update, but you only saw me working. Because, in all honesty, I just spend my day turning in an assignment, then studying, and then Yesterday was a magical all-nighter, and we did a reading party in the Spanish version of the readathon. Okay? A Ravenclaw reading party. Because if you do that kind of activity or have those kinds of initiative, you actually gain points for your house. So we're trying to get as many ideas as we can done. Like, we're gonna do some study groups and stuff. It's a lot of fun, actually. But yesterday was this readathon, like mini readathon within the readathon, and I left my iPad down here, and I wanted to first do a tuck-in update. I didn't because honestly forgot. Then I wanted to do a montage, but since I left my iPad down here and my computer too, I didn't have anything to put another music or sound around me when I was reading, and it's harder for me to concentrate in complete silence. I don't know if you can hear that. If you can, it's just like there's cooking happening in the kitchen. And yeah, so that's why there's no actual updates on that activity. But I mean, I didn't get that far into the book, actually. The book is Speaker for the Dead, I already told you. I read that much, which is not much at all. But I read the introduction a couple of times, I read it twice. Literally a couple times before I started it. Because it was really interesting, actually reading how the idea came to be. Yeah, it was pretty amazing. And what the concept means, and what the deeper meaning, what the deeper intention of this was for at least the author. So yeah, that was very interesting. Then there was these 100 Years of Solitude kind of portion with the family trees and stuff. And I got kind of scared because, I liked that book. It was quite fun. Still, if it wasn't because we studied for a lecture in school, in what is it called in the States? 12th grade. It was a 12th grade reading assignment. You had to read it because Latin classics and stuff. Even if I hadn't had the aid of class, it would be so much harder, and I think it would have hindered my enjoyment of novel if I hadn't had the guide of a teacher actually just kind of guiding me through the novel and disentangling some of the family bits. Actually, the magical part, the magical realism part, it's actually quite wonderful. It's the names got me, but these are all different names. So once I read it more detail, I just have the references, and my book didn't have that. My 100 Years of Solitude, just if you plan to read that one, get one with the family tree. Get an edition with the family tree, because otherwise it's just these all have like different names. So, it's just one thing to look for. And then was this like, I am like thrilled, and this is not even part of the story, just like it's just a prelude for the actual novel, just like prep work for the novel in pronouncing foreign names. And it was like a quick guide on how to Portuguese. The point is, like, when I read the family tree thing, it was quite Portuguese. I didn't have quite that much trouble reading it because my native language is Spanish, and it's quite similar sounding. I can actually sound out most of those things, so I didn't question them that much. So it was quite amusing. I was just like fascinated, and I gushed to everyone that would hear me about this language part, like how to Portuguese from like English to, it's amazing. And yeah, it's just like how to sound it out. It's not proper like at all. It's just not grammatically correct. It's not punctuation or anything. It's just how to sound it out. It sounds kind of like this. And it's just enough to get you through the book. Try not to get too overwhelmed, but it's just like so you can get kind of the feeling, the beauty of the language. And it was just like, okay, I'm just in love with this. And yeah, it was like really like amusing to see so many things that I take for granted in language. You see, like how to pronounce and sound out things, which actually many people don't know. And I kind of like deduce out of like Portuguese sounding languages. It's quite interesting. And then you jump into the book, and oh boy, it is rich. Oh my god, it's just full, like it's I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like it's very complex. I don't know if I'm just imagining something quite different. It is a bit overwhelming with all of this like prelude and all the complexity of how this came to be and what a speaker for the dead is meant to do, and because like yada yada, he says it like quite literally. Give me a second and I will find it, I swear. Here. No. To understand who a person really was, what his or her life really meant, the speaker for the dead would have to explain their self-story, what they meant to do. what they actually did, what they regretted, what they rejoiced in. That's the story we never know, the story that we never can know, and yet, at the same time, at the time of death, it's the only story truly worth telling. So that's what the speaker for the dead would actually do. And it's actually quite powerful. Like, wow, it's a bit. And then when he said, like, the novel was no longer exclusively about the mystery of the alien pequeninos. It was now at least as much about the redemption of Novina's family, the healing of their injured little community. More than that, it was about the idea of community itself, the community of Milagre, the community of the tribe of pequeninos. And then he explains the complexity of actually showing relationships in between different people, and you know how you actually act with someone different than with another people, you know, someone different than with another person. It's just, so I'm just trying to piece all this together. So maybe I'm overcomplicating the novel. Maybe I need to chill. Also, what kind of name is people? I'm judging. No, I'm not really, but there was like a child's computer game that was like a learning computer game that was people, and it's hard not to like picture people when I read people. So it took a bit of the seriousness off, but then I am, for compensating, overcomplicating the stuff. But I'm really liking it, and I'm really excited, and I don't actually want to like overhype it. But I had an awful night. I didn't read as much. I just overanalyzed an introduction, marveled at an introduction on Portuguese for English speakers, and kind of overcomplicated the first few pages of the book, and then had an awful night's sleep. So today has been actually quite a lazy day. I just catched up on sleep. I need to read some texts for uni, and then I will try and get more pages in, because yes. I mean, Ender's not even here yet. Like, it says it's Novina's story, and according to the family trees, we're not even in Novina's family yet. Like, people is a generation like before Novina. So yeah. Confront the mystery and the truth. I am ecstatic, and I am barely even started. And also kind of procrastinating studying. I'm questioning if I should just like skip this text and get actually just into the book. Like, do I really need to read humanist theory? My cat is just looking for trouble. And do I really need it? Maybe. Will work because I'm a responsible Ravenclaw. At least get a few pages, get a sense of what's this, read the conclusion of the chapter, so I can guilt-free read at night. And today I'm not gonna forget my meds at night. That's gonna make for a way better night, I can assure you. Yeah. So I'll see you on the other side. So, it's time for an update. I've been reading Speaker for the Dead. I'm this far into it. And it's pretty amazing. The grief is another level. Like, I know I should have expected it, and I kind of did, just not at this level. And I didn't think about it too much, like how the setup would be. I thought like, you know, I'm trying not to be spoilery with this, but there's so much loss in so many ways. And it's just... it's hard hitting, you know? And it's really well done. I'm really, really liking it. I hate my friend for doing this to me. I mean, it was truly painful. Like, wow. Wow. But I'm actually really curious, like, how, like, I mean, I need more explanation for this. And I will be really, really pissed if there's no explanation, like, if there's no more understanding of the new race here. because I read the Themis files and I actually DNF'd the last book because for me it was just a hot mess, because I was missing the characters I loved most, and I wasn't getting like the explanation that I was hoping for, and the characters that I loved, like that I came to know and care about, were just so lost. And no, it was like I didn't know them, and it didn't make sense, and I was promised, I felt like I was promised in the previous book an explanation, like how this new culture would be, and I would get to know them. I feel like I'm getting that promise here, and I'm really afraid that I won't get that again, because I really want to get to know them, you know, their culture, their ways. But it's not essential, actually. It's like very accessory. Oh no, but it's not very accessory, actually. Maybe not. I wish, I hope it's not. Oh god. Oof. Now I'm at that part, like, okay, all the setup has been done. I've just lost so much. I feel like I've just started. Like, I'm almost 100 pages in, and I feel like I've just started and I've just lost so much, and I'm hurt and hurting, and not just because of one character, because this is not a one perspective book. It's a multiple perspective, and it's a multiple POV, and I'm hurting from every single point of view. And it's like, how? Why would you hurt me in every single point of view? I'm not safe anywhere in this book. I'm just hurting everywhere. So I'm just frightened, but I am hoping that the points of view will actually come together and, you know, start soothing each other. I know there's more hurt forward. I know there's a part that I haven't yet. Oh my god. I just need to brace myself and push forward, right? It's really good. It's really fun too. It's I love aliens. Damn it. And I love space travel and philosophical questions and humanity questioning stuff and morality stuff, and it's just amazing. It's so good. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm kind of speechless, like, and I'm kind of afraid too. But I just need to brace myself and push through, right? Right. Right. Okay. See you on the other side. Next update. Oh my god. Hear me out. I didn't read yesterday. Yesterday I just wasn't in a good mood. And it's fine. You know, everyone's got a right to their quarter hour. You know, it's not to be in the mood. And yeah, today was just not my day. So I didn't read. Well, I didn't read the book. I did read some fanfiction because I needed just comfort reading. In case you're wondering, what fanfiction do I read? I mainly read dreary fanfiction and snowbass fanfiction. That's my thing. Because they are so cute. So beautiful and cute. Simon and Baz. Draco and Harry. Yes. I'm so tired. I already had my morning class. I have classes in the afternoon. And I have no major updates in terms of book. But I also have to cut it somewhere to make a manageable edit and a viewable vlog out of this. So since it's technically been a week, I mean today is April the 8th. Just gonna cut it here for this vlog. And then, I'll see you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed. Bye!